Hi everybody. It's a beautiful balmy day in Florida and the kiln has just clicked off, 2165, so it's pretty warm in here. But I have all the windows open, letting all the air blow in, feeling that nice balmy breeze. I've been very busy and battling a sinus ear thing and just haven't been able to get to making videos like I wanted to. But this kiln opening, glaze firing, was pretty interesting, so here we go, going to share it. This is a creamer and sugar set that I custom made for a friend of mine. They use the powdered creamer, so this works for them. And they wanted it in teal. I think it came out so cute. I have a student, studio potter. His name is John, and he's really excelling. He's just doing beautiful things. These are a couple little pieces that he experimented with, some different clays and some different glazes. He's got a real good eye for shape and form and color. This was made with some black clay. Well, I guess it's not really called black clay. I'll have to get the name of it. But it's a very, very dark brown, almost black clay. It's a stoneware, cone 5, 5/6. And he carved it interestingly and then used coyotes. It's pretty bad. Coyotes. I'll get it later. And he also used that same color on the brick red, and it looks like he also used some of that same color with the sea mist. I'm guessing to see what it does, and I really like it. Of course, I'm looking around to see if I can find it. Goldenrod Chino, GR, Goldenrod Chino by Coyote. That's what it is. Did I make you dizzy? Really pretty. And then Marge did a salsa server in white clay with Coyote's regular Chino on it. It's also a to die for color. Really looks pretty. Now, John has been also making some mugs, and he's starting to come into his own with really interesting, unique shapes and handles and decals. I'm pleased as can be. This is Glazed copper on brown clay. It's very subtle. One of my favorites. This is Glazed copper, same glaze, same firing, same shelf, on white clay, with a handle that I think was done in red gold. And Glazed copper and red gold, when you get them together, they get a little drippy, but it looks beautiful. Then he did a couple with these cute decals. Of course, he sells these, and we're in Florida, so fish are it. That's Colonial White, Laguna Moroccan Sand, Colonial White. What a go-to white. Never fails you. Never, ever, ever. Here's a bowl I did in Goldenrod Chino. I made that impression from a hunk of clay. Now, this is on red clay, and I find that brown clay is often very different from red and white, and I've also found that red tends to work with the glazes very similar to the little loafers because it's that smooth, nice smooth clay. Really pretty stoneware, really nice results. Everything here was cone 5. And I got a good cone 5. These are cream from the top down over fog from the bottom up. And it's the new fog that's not exactly the color I love, but they came out fine. I'm very happy. That's an order for Joan. And this is a plate that one of my Airstream friends did while we were camping. And I gave it a coat of glaze. I put a little bit of fog on the whole thing, and then I poured areas of cream. And what's nice is sometimes you get that beigey, sometimes you get blue, sometimes you get a little bit of a purple, which is a real nice contrast against the gray-green. It used to be a greener gray-green, but it's still sort of the same. These are some of Marge's mugs. I believe that this is probably red gold and chambray. Chambray is from Standard Ceramic. It's a nice medium light blue. And then red gold is coyote. Both of these are on brown clay. I believe this is chambray with chino. And Marge brought a friend to come see the pottery, and she did this little hand-built bowl, which I think just turned out so lovely. She put all kinds of texture in it, and then used her finger to crimp around the edges. And then Marge and I decided on this beautiful chino and then sea mist on the white clay, because we thought, and sure enough did, it shows up all that beautiful texture. I put the foot on the bottom. That's just a piece of a little strip of slab rolled clay that I attached by scoring and slipping, and then put the whole thing on the wheel and made it look pretty. Her name is Siv. And she also made this little bowl with turtles. This is on brown clay, and it's sea mist over chino as well. Now on this one we put the sea mist in the middle, waxed it, and then put the chino. So it's a little bit different than this one. And then Marge made two beautiful bowls, and they're both on white clay, and they're both sea mist over chino at an angle. And this is one of my Airstream people's pieces. He wanted it to be burgundy, so with a little black. So it's iron luster over burgundy on the lid and the rim, and then the rest of it is just burgundy. That's the garbage truck. Hard to see that. There's the depth of color. Isn't that beautiful? It's quite shiny, but you can see how the iron luster moved on the fire brick. Gave it sort of a iron luster, irony dark color over the fire brick. Really like it. So, these are the pieces that came out of the kiln last night, and I have another one that just clicked off. It'll be ready to empty tomorrow. It's kind of fun to see all these glaze combinations. And thanks for watching.